Hi there, Spitfire here with Game Mode 5, and we're going to show you how to run your own Voltz server on MultiCraft via the Envioushost system, but this should work on other hosts as well. Now, we're going to stop our server. We know our server is fully stopped when this green check mark becomes an X. Now that that's happened, what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down, and we are going to choose the Voltz mod in our list. Currently, it is at the bottom, and here you will see that the jar file is named Voltz. We are going to copy that because we may need it later. Now, before you move any further, if this doesn't look right and you haven't yet contacted support, you will need to do that to allow them to run these kind of mods. Please do so. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to go to our FTP client, which we are using FileZilla, and log in. Now, if you do not already have your information in here and you don't know where to find it, go in your MultiCraft or Envioushost system, and we will choose File Access. Here we go. And here is our username, our password, and of course our other credentials. Our password will be the same as the one that we use to log into MultiCraft. Now what we're going to do is we're going to log into that, and here you will see our existing server files. Now, of course, we want to make a backup of those. And this is really very plain and simple and easy. Over in the left-hand window, we're going to navigate to somewhere we can find later, in case we want to restore this backup. Now, we're going to right-click. We're going to create a new folder for the purposes of this tutorial. We're going to name it survival_aether. Then hit OK. Alright, and we are going to find that file and open it. Now, simply drag and drop your files from the right to the left. This process should only take a few moments, and we will speed this up for the sake of time. Again, if you haven't heard, make sure that you do contact support about running these mods. Alright, now that that's done, what we're going to do is we're going to highlight everything except for the folder with the dots up top, and we are going to choose to delete these. Once those are fully deleted, we will be able to move on. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our main page here, and then go to Voltz. The Voltz website should be down in the description down below. And we will choose the Voltz server. Now the current default we are choosing, I believe that there is a later version currently, but we will go with the default. Alright, now once this is finished downloading, we will go ahead and open that. Alright, let's go ahead and open up our FTP or FileZilla client. Now, we can simply hit Shift and select all of these while holding Shift. Do not select the bottom one, the launch file. You do not need to do this. And drag them and drop them into the file window we want on the right. Now, once all of these files have transferred, we can move forward. Alright, if you remember, we copied our Voltz name here for the jar. Here we go. Now, if you didn't do it earlier, this is your opportunity. Go ahead, copy that. You can either hit Control-C or right-click and do copy. We're going to paste that in here. Now, it's only a minor difference. It's a difference of one capital letter versus a lowercase letter. However, in this system, it does make a difference. Now, we will start the server. However, before you do that, make sure that you did save earlier. If you did not save earlier, now is a great time to do that. And then we start the server. Now, once this mark here becomes a green check mark, that means the server is started. And right about now, it should be changing. There we go. Now, if you'd like to verify that it is in fact the Voltz mod that it is loaded, if you go into the console, you'll actually see that some of the mods have a very distinctive mark. As you can see here, it is talking about loading some of these mods. Also, to make sure that the files were generated the way that they should have been, you can go into your FileZilla or FTP client and right-click, and there we go. It will show you all of the files that were generated. I'm Spitfire with Game Mode 5. Like, subscribe, comments please.